Hello, sweet team. Welcome back to my channel. This is Sweet Ajele. I am so excited to be with you all today, and I hope everyone is doing wonderfully well. In case you did not know, I am a girl, and today I wanted to share with you all one of the staples in a Ga household. We are the Komi Keshito people, but when you do not have Komi and you're craving for that shito, kesa no choshito, you make it happen with whatever it is you have at home. So today we'll be making a claw with garini achi. That's what we'll be enjoying it with. So I'm just prepping one habanero pepper, red onion. I have here my spice blend cube and green marinade, and we'll be using pompano fish, which is my hubby's favorite. So I'm adding in the spice blend cube and green marinade. You may use any seasoning of your choice. I have these two recipes already on my channel. I'll then add in some all-purpose seasoning, and as you can see, I added it to every single fish in there. And I'm also adding the habanero, and then the red onions goes in. I'll then go ahead and add in some salt to taste. It is totally to your taste, and then we'll add in some water, and I just add the water to the opening so the seasoning will stay on top of the fish, which will make it super delicious. But you can pour the water right over it, but I promise you, do it this way and your aklo will not be the same. I'll then add a little bit of salt to the water to ensure that the water is also very flavorful. I'll cover it up and allow one side to cook beautifully. Meanwhile, I'll prep my garnishing onions, and I add it into a bowl. To that, I add some water and some salt, my grandma's secret to keep the onion flavor out of your mouth. So we'll set that aside and get started with our red pepper sauce. So in my earthen pot, I'll add in some onions. To that, I'll add the habanero pepper and also some salt to taste. And I'll grind this until it is as smooth as I can get it. So now we're making my favorite sauce, my brother's favorite sauce. In fact, every Ga person on this platform know that shito must be in a Ga household at least once a day or once every 2 days. It's aniwo choshito. So once I've grinded it until it is nice and smooth like this, I'll go ahead and add in my tomatoes, and then I'll grind it to as smooth as possible. Now, you do not want this to be completely smooth. You could definitely do this in the blender, but there's a taste that the earthen pot gives that the blender can never give. But when worse come to worse, we Ga people must have our shito, so the blender works just as well. Our shito is ready, so we will set it aside, and I'm going to bring some water to a boil, which we'll be using to make our gari. Meanwhile, I'll check on our fish, and trust me, this pompano fish, hey, try it once and you may not eat any other fish. So it is ready on one side. I mean, it is ready, okay? But I like to flip it over and have the other side cook for about 5 minutes because, oh my goodness, this is so good, and the stock around this stuff is a gaman's favorite, especially my brother Dr. Ajitish. He does not play with his insashwa. I think that's what he calls it. So I'll add a little more water, give it a shake, 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 and give it about 5 or so minutes, and our fish will be ready. Our fish cooked for a total time of 25 minutes. Meanwhile, I'll get my eba going. So in a pot, I'll add my hot water. To that, I'll add some salt to taste, not too much, just to your taste. We'll then add in our gari. The reason why I do it this way, just in case there are any foreign things in the gari, it'll just float to the top and I can easily pour it right out. But then if the gari is good and beautiful, it's all good. But once I've poured out the excess water, I'm just going to set it down, cover it, and allow it to sit for about 10 or so minutes for this to set beautifully. Now, I like my gari very soft. That's why I do it this way, and it works for me all the time. Do you see how nice it is? Now, if you let it sit longer, it'll become even harder. But this is just perfect for me. So now I'll stir it until I have a nice, smooth gari. In my opinion, this is the best way to make eba, especially if you like it as soft as I like mine. But if not, some people like to put the gari in the pot before they add the water to it. You could do that too, but hey, this literally melts in my mouth and just goes right down my throat. That is my best way. My husband likes it a little harder, so I always make it 2 times. His way and my way, but I think my way is best. Yes, for those of us soft people. You see, life is funny. My husband loves very soft, mushy rice. I don't. I like very soft, mushy eba. He doesn't. But hey, we compromise with each other. I'll then wrap it in a food-safe plastic wrap, and then we will just allow it to sit to rest while we wait for our fish to get ready. Look, this dinner is usually ready within 30 minutes. So with your lazy days, as a Ghanaian, this is one of our favorites. If you haven't had gari shito with aklo, you are totally missing out. Check out our fish. It's ready. All that is left is for us to serve and enjoy. And do not forget your garnish and your eba or garini achi. All are invited to enjoy this delicacy with me, because trust me, this is absolutely delicious. My Niger people, you are missing out. Either way, I invite you to enjoy. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and are inspired to try the recipe. Until I see you in the next one, stay safe, keep loving each other, and remember that the love of God and family is life's greatest blessing. And guys, ke unamini uchemi sweet mahabotu. Bye, y'all.
All this and more, sweet Ajay. Go, 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 gaga, go, sweet Ajay. Go, 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 gaga, go, sweet Ajay.